think one thing that we ought to tell people about Foundation is that it gives the students the chance to work in any material or media or develop any kind of concept or idea eventually. They spend the first term exploring all the different aspects of the visual arts. So they do fashion and film and printmaking and painting and sculpture, but by the end of the course they can develop a project that fits their particular needs for degree. And Lucas, whose work is behind us here, the figurative painter, he's going to go on to Chelsea to do a
I mean, that's
course.
worth noting, Dave, isn't it?
Well,
just how ambitious they are.
I think so. I think anyone questioning the value of foundation courses today needs to really inspect the progression of these courses and how well respected the foundation experience is for the universities, because these students have had an extra year of developing their skills and also making their projects and concepts more mature. So by the time they get to university, they're going to be much more ready for it. And to go to London amongst many on the big courses up there that are very competitive, they're going to need to find some resilience, and they're going to need to find the level of independence. So this experience of self-directed study is so invaluable for them.
I think that's the key, isn't it? When there's student fees, there's all sorts of extra things. The competition is higher, there's more students, that having an extra year to focus on that, mature and grow as an artist is extremely valuable. And I think that's visible actually every year as you go around, and this year is no different, is it? I think there's a high quality range and diversity of work going on here, which is great to see. It's really vibrant.
If we're able to, we've just shown you some very traditional skills here, which we're keen to develop, but we also develop very contemporary concepts as well and different ways of working. And through here we've got a video installation, which is well worth looking at. And another student that's going on to the UAL, Central St Martin's College this time. I hope you can still hear me as Owen, our photographer, goes inside, and we look at an installation by Eleanor Garcia Savon, who is a student who's been with us here for 3 years now on our level 3 diploma, and her friend Layla, who will go to Goldsmiths to do her fine art degree, is in the films, inspired by Pippa Lotti-Rist, the artist Pippa Lotti-Rist, and also I guess early sci-fi films. So an immersive installation with a projection in two directions. On the ceiling here, this is a latex fabrication, and
it's always amazing.
Very complex and ambitious.
Just how much you can get done with some boards and some sort of just the minimum of equipment. What people manage to get out of that is always inspiring. It's always good to see at this point of the year when it all gets brought together.
She's created a whole new world, isn't she?
Anything else to look at while we're?
Well, we could work our way back through.
It's finished by going around the other side. Let's have a whistle-stop tour.
Yeah. Perhaps we could talk to Rosie. I'm keen to speak a little about your illustration here, if you would. I'll speak for Rosie if necessary. But Rosie is our illustration student who has made a piece of extraordinary piece of work about a party for the end of the world. Ironic, Rosie, we hope, yeah? And where will you go on to university after this course?
So I'm going to Glasgow School of Arts with communication and design.
And you came from a local sixth form?
Yeah,
you did A-levels before this. So how has this course sort of changed you as an artist, do you think?
I think it's helped me branch out materials and also kind of look more conceptually into what illustration is as a subject, which is interesting. Kind of combining art with words and that sort of thing.
The QR codes that you scan, what do they do?
So they link to AR filters on Instagram, so you can have what they're stuck onto on your face.
Okay.
Yeah.
So come to the show over the next week, and you'll be able to take part in that.
Can't say further.
You can't face. You'll be invited to the Apoca Fest, which is ironic, but I mean visually, I think you're inspired by Bruegel, maybe Hieronymus Bosch, other contemporary illustrators too. So, better Grace and Harriet, I'm sure. So Glasgow next for you. How exciting! It's fantastic.